what a race we had at Chicagoland. It was probably one of the best races of the year, in my opinion. We got a dog right here. Anyways, he's gonna join me. Okay, whatever. Anyways, stage 1, we got 11 laps in, and then there was caution for rain. That lasted about, I think it was 3 hours and 17 minutes, they said. So, quite the long break. We didn't get racing till 6:45 Eastern Time. So we had a night race, kind of a little bit, at Chicagoland. And the racing was great. I mean, stage 1 was amazing. Stage 2 was amazing. Stage 3, nah. Not as good as stage 1 and 2, but it was still great. In stage 1, Harvick was dominating pretty well. Jimmie Johnson took the lead before the weather. So, it was all of that. Harvick then took the lead and pretty much dominated. And then William Byron started from the back. I love it, I love it, I love it. He started from the back, he worked his way up, and he took the lead from Harvick. And I'm so happy. Really thought he could win. But I'll talk about him later. Yeah. I don't really remember what happened in stage 2. But I know that SHR was having horrible times with the tires. Clint Bowyer blew a tire. I think Suarez had tire problems. Harvick had tire problems. Yeah, so they didn't have fun with the tires. Harvick actually spun out and caused a caution in whatever stage because he blew his tire. But anyways, let's get into results. Alex Bowman wins his first race. He has finished in every single position in NASCAR, 1 through 43rd. And it's been a long story for him, basically. Started out running with the lower teams, with like BK Racing and that crap. Fielding with Dale Jr. in 2016. And then 2018, he finally gets his ride in the 88 car. Outperforms his expectations. And earlier in the year, he finished second 3 times in a row. And then he finally gets the win in a great race, a great finish. Just great. And then second, Larson. Great battle for the lead. Something about Kyle Larson finishing second at Chicagoland seems to be a running issue. Logano third, best Ford. He was running like outside of the top 10 all day, and then just after the final pit stops, he just started going somewhere. Jimmie Johnson in fourth. He ran at top 5 literally the whole race. Brad Keselowski top 5, really quiet day for him. Ryan Blaney 6th. He was running up front at the beginning, fell back. Eric Jones 7th. That puts him higher in the playoff standings coming to Daytona next week, where he won last year. So maybe he can do it again. William Byron in 8th. Now, he was running 6th after they pitted. He was running in the top 5 basically all day. After he was the leader on the restart, and then he fell back to 12th. That's how crazy the restarts were. They were crazy. He fell back to 12th. He worked his way back up into the top 10 and got towards the top 5. Yeah, he got to 6th, and then he pitted. He had 10 fresher laps on his tires. Or 10... Yeah, you know what I'm saying. 10 more laps on his tires. But he pitted with everybody else. So, to see him fall back... I think he pushes his car too hard. He doesn't really know how to pace himself. And he pushes his car too much. and it just wears out his tires. So I think that's why he's been fading like in every race, like Sonoma, where he faded back to 19th or whatever. Just tire wear, pushing his car too hard, trying to get back up to the front. Martin Truex Jr. in 9th, outside, like running outside the top 10 all day, just barely got it in there. Austin Dillon 10th, won the pole, surprisingly. Daniel Hemrick qualified 3rd, so that's good. Both those Chevys are fast. Chase Elliott in 11th, only Hendrick car outside of the top 10. He also had pit road problems, so he probably would have been in the top 10. The Jackman's hose was wrapped around his leg, and that got the hose stuck under the car, so they had to go around and have Chase back up. Stenhouse in 12th, pretty good day for that team. Coming to Daytona, so let's see if he causes another wreck fest. Kurt Busch in 13th, not as good as his teammate. Really thought he would do better. Kevin Harvick in 14th. What happened to them? Something happened to them. I forget what happened though. Denny Hamlin 15th, not fast at all. Almirola 16th, wasn't competitive. Ryan Newman 17th, it doesn't help him in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure he's out of it now. Chris Buescher 18th, Daniel Hemrick 19th, qualified 3rd. Really thought he had more speed than that, but just rookie experience. Michael McDowell in 20th. That's really the top 20. Not really any surprises other than Bowman winning, which was great. I mean, wow. But, however, the ratings, despite the 3.5 hour rain delay, there was still an increase in ratings from last year. So, that's really good. I think it was only, I believe this race got a 1.8 and last year got a 1.7. So, that's really good. Still seeing that increase. Just not as much as we saw early on in the season. But I think we'll see another big increase next week because of Daytona and objectively better racing at Talladega. I didn't enjoy it, but it's objectively better. So yeah. Let's put this thing on the tire wear. What are you whining about? Let's put this thing on the tire wear measure. I don't know what to call it. I'm going to call it tire wear because of Ford Tires and Fuel. Yeah. Anyways, I'd give this race a 90% because it was dang good. Not the best. They didn't get spread out. Probably what's keeping me from putting this race 100 was the fact that stage 3, it really wasn't that good past 25 laps. It wasn't really that good. They were still single file spread out, but it's a mile and a half. I mean, that's just classic racing. They weren't 2 seconds in between each car. There was 2 car lengths between each car, not really able to catch up. If you took their line, then they'd get tight or loose and go straight to the wall. So that's really what's keeping me from 100%. But overall, we once again see a better mile and a half race, a good mile and a half race. Don't really know if it was better than last year. I didn't watch last year. I had to listen to it on radio. So I don't really know, but the finish was definitely better in the long term. But yeah. Oh, 10 minutes. I really don't know what to talk about. I don't get too in depth with these. But yeah. That was this episode of Ford Tires and Fuel. NBC broadcast. I loved it. Way better than Fox. I just wish we had Michael Waltrip. I just wish we had Michael Waltrip to go to each motorhome like he always does on the Wranglers. Wish we had something like that, but we didn't. That's this episode for Four Tires and Fuel. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe once every week, and maybe I'll start doing more when like news comes out. But yeah, I'll do this video. Peace.